Welcome, Sagittarius, to your love reading for September 24th to the 30th of 2018. So this will be a 10-card Celtic cross spread, and I'm going to lay the cards out, and then I'll come back and let you know what I get a sense of, okay? So we'll shuffle just a little bit here for Sagittarius. My love. Okay. So Sagittarius, had to lay the cards out. So I feel that this week a lot of you might be choosing to treat someone as you feel they need to be treated because they could be holding back a bit, trying to confuse you, and I feel like it could really frustrate you to the extreme. Sometimes they might want a lot of your attention and you might not want to give that back, or for some of you, you might want the attention from your love interest, but they might not be giving it back to you in a way that you would, you feel like you deserve. So I feel like this could be doing two things to you: having you thinking about the past, moving back to the past, or past person that gave you what you actually wanted, or gave you the space you wanted. It just depends on how you socialize with that person or had a connection with them. But I feel like there is some sadness potentially this week because of the not really feeling motivated. That person is not giving you the energy that you might desire, or the being fun, being creative, allowing passion to kind of drive you with the connection. I feel like the recent past, you might have been having fun. You may have been the center or star of attention in some way. You could have been doing different things. You could have been around someone. You have the Queen of Wands showing up. So I feel like that might be your own energy, but another person, male or female, that you might be interested in. Or the fact that people were interested in you because you was giving off that vibration of being able to communicate, trying to be friendly, giving advice, just having a good time, and being strong and being confident and sincere, all right, with what you might feel for somebody, or just being around friends and socializing. So I feel like, yes, you might really feel like things might not move forward or in the best way with you and your love interest, because I feel like whoever you might be dealing with, they confuse you, all right? And I feel like they really do have feelings for you, but they're not really expressing it. So I feel like you have no other choice but to hold back, and but to kind of flip out in a sense. You might not aggressively show it, but it's almost like you really don't want to let them know what you are going through, because you feel like they could take advantage even more. So you're in your head about what to do with that particular person, especially if you want to make a big move or gesture to either get married, or be in a commitment, or to move in with that particular person, or to be around them a bit more. So you're in your head obsessively kind of thinking, and especially when you're not sure about whether they're into you or not. Should I really stay where I am, or am I going to miss out on this opportunity to be with somebody if I don't really communicate? So I feel like that particular person is very manipulative, all right? They might be very angry, or they say certain things that they know it triggers an emotional response in you, but I feel like you have to try to be stronger than that particular person, and know that that's their own weakness, and try not to give off and have them make you feel less than, or have that low self-esteem in a way. So I feel like a lot of you might have this the intensity might be there where you get real about how that person might be treating you, and sometimes you might not feel like they're the one for you, and that might just be the energy for the week because of how they might be treating you, and it's something to do with them personally. I feel some of you might be dealing with multiple people. There is an attraction to multiple people. Some of you might be being treated very well by somebody, but other people that might be around you, someone from your past or someone new, you might have two new people that you could be focused on, and you're not really sure of who to choose or who to get to know. So you have fire here, you have Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, two of them showing up, and you have Leo as well, or Pisces for some. But I do feel like the person that you are either around or interested in, they're not being honest about how they feel. I feel like the feelings run deep, but I feel like a lot of you might definitely be making a decision to back away from somebody because they're playing a game that you're not willing to play right now. And sometimes you might be willing to play this at times, but not right now. And I feel so this could be the one. You've already met the romantic partner that you seek, and soulmate. Yes, this is your soulmate. So when that is coming out, I feel like through the soulmate lesson, that there's so much that you can learn from that experience with that particular person, and how they might treat you, how they might respond. It comes through, it's almost like a reflection of who they would like to be or who you would like to be, and you can learn something from that particular person, but you learn through the way they might respond and them trying to become a better version of themselves. So you both might be helping each other out by you not tolerating what that person does to you in some way. So they have to learn that they can't do that to everybody. Maybe the last person they were with, maybe so, or the last person that you were with, maybe you were able to get away with certain things, but they bring out a better version of you as well. So keep that in mind as you go out the week. I feel like work on you. Try to allow things to kind of fall in place naturally, and if it doesn't seem natural, if it doesn't seem like the person is coming through with respect and they're trying to confuse you, boundaries. All right, boundaries. Be careful and be mindful about that. So that's your reading. I hope that the messages did help out in some way. Tons of love, lots of light to you, tons of healing vibes. I wish you the best, and you can always go to the website psychicloveheals.com to schedule something for you. Have a good one.